This video is a case study on AR/VR technology in construction industry. So you and everyone knows that VR is virtual reality and AR is augmented reality. In construction industry, how much deeply this AR and VR penetrated uh, to the field of construction is I'm going to explain. AR and VR, a passing fade or a fascination or a fantasization of in construction industry, whether it is a passing fantasy in construction industry is now I'm going to explain. uh, the word itself, augmented reality and virtual reality, that have begun to reshape the way we interact and experience the world around us, that all we know. So how much it interact to us in the construction industry point of view, I'm explaining. So the learning objectives, I'm here going to explain the development in construction industry of these AR and VR, mainly in AR. Compared to the other countries or other industries, the construction sector is lacking in adopting change. According to a global report by McKinsey and Company, they ranked the construction industry as the second lowest, only ahead of agriculture and hunting, to integrate the technology into the system. While other sectors were incorporating technology to increase overall efficiency, the construction sector is continued to use traditional and outdated practices. However, over the past decades, more companies have begun to perform research and development, innovations, technologies, etc. They were beginning to realize that the industry was quickly changing and failing behind would hinder the growth of a companies against their competitors. Efficiency is imperative in constructing or in construction, as most of the projects are on a tight schedule with a limited budget. Technology is a huge contributing factor for productivity in construction, as it has made both the management and construction process more efficient. Over the past few decades, the internet has ingrained itself in the industry, becoming an essential resource for everyday use. The key project uh, team could access the database from any location at the same time. This sparked the digital transformation age of the industry, as people began to develop software programs that were not only efficient but could also combine multiple aspects of traditional construction practices into digitalized resources. The program improved collaboration with capabilities, increased productivity, and reduced the construction errors also. Communication software platforms have helped aid in real-time collaboration among employees in the field and office, allowing for issues to be resolved immediately. So the construction software programs have also reduced the number of errors, so through the clash detection, and allowed for visualization of the building system and structure. Uh, so the visualization plays as a very important thing in our construction industry. So this visualization technology was a major technological development, as it plays a key factor in client satisfaction and other purposes. Ensuring the client satisfaction with the result is a major goal for each project. So the interior and exterior design must meet the client's expectations. Visualization technology like augmented reality can create a virtual rendering of the final project overlaid on site during without it physically existing. The owner could make any changes to the building design before breaking ground, decreasing the cost and time added to the schedule with any change orders. So, how this AR system works? There are two basic categories for AR system, mobile and fixed. Mobile system allows the user to use AR while moving in any environment, whereas fixed system are stationary and can only be used where they are set up. AR systems are designed with three aspects in consideration. It's a combination of real and virtual information, interactivity in real time, and registration in 3D. All three of these aspects must be accounted to maintain a stable image seen through the AR equipment. These three aspects are fulfilled by the hardware and software of the AR system. For hardware, there must be a computer, display screen, camera, tracking and sensing system network, infrastructure and marker. As for software, it requires an application to run locally, web services and a content server to store the renderings. There are numerous AR devices utilized in the industry, but specifically focused on the HoloLens made by Microsoft, as many of the people utilize this AR device, HoloLens. The HoloLens used was an untethered AR device that included a self-contained computer with Wi-Fi capability. It created an immersive experience with a wide field of view that allowed for easy to read text and intricate details on 3D images. The computer was programmed to display the HoloLens in a way that felt natural, responding a lot like real objects. It had hand and eye tracking capabilities along with voice recognition that allowed the real-time interaction, constantly updating the mode or the to match the user's point of view. So, the entire process of AR visualization can be broken into 6 different steps. The first one begins with the camera taking pictures of the environment as seen from the user's point of view and uploading it to the computer. The next step is to where the computer creates markers on the image to establish the boundaries where the virtual objects will be overlaid via infrared, laser, GPS or sensors. The computer also takes into consideration the user's position, viewing direction and state of motion to produce a clear image. User interaction technology also complements the tracking and locating technology to allow for more natural interactions between users and the virtual object in the physical environment. So the third step is where the computer accesses a virtual object database to search for the object or model to be projected. It then moves where virtual real fusion technology combines the identified virtual objects and the real world to create an accurate model. Then it is sent back to the computer where the step 5 where it is stored in and sent to the system display. And the last step is to display the model to the user. The constant loop is formed from the second step to the fifth step, constantly updating the model to match the real time changes the real world. There are numerous uses of AI technology in the industry. So, safety training, as safety is paramount in construction. Any injuries on the job site can cause delays in the schedule, as construction must be stopped to follow required procedures. Safety training is key to ensuring the safety of the workers and other around them. So by using this HoloLens, these things, we can enable or we can enhance the construction uh, in various field like safety, time for the construction, design aspects, clients portion, I mean clients part, client satisfaction part. These technologies we have to entertain, we have to make it mandatory in certain fields where a complicated building is being built. Thank you.